This is how you peel a shrink-wrapped egg while hatching. First, you want to grab gloves. Since I didn't have any and the chicken even saved, we had to go on without them, so I used a paper towel instead to kind of keep my fingers off the chicken as much as I could. You want to start by peeling away the eggshell as much as you can. Be very gentle. You're going to get to the membrane that's underneath, and that's the part that's shrink wrapped on the chicken. If you haven't experienced this before, it's extremely tough. If you've ever cracked an egg to cook or anything like that, you know that membrane. Well, imagine it's 10 times thicker at this point, and it's stuck to that chicken just like tape. So you want to pull very gently, and you only want to pull it where it gives. And once it stops giving and it starts to pull, like you see feathers here, you want to stop and kind of just peel it back as slowly as you can. And if it starts pulling the chicken's feathers just like it is here, you're going to go ahead and stop and start another spot. And you're going to free as much of your chicken as you can as fast as you can. Also, I should mention, you should do this in a warm space because chickens are very cold when they're born and they don't have a way to regulate their temperature. So you're going to want to peel off as much egg as you can. And if you get to the point where you're stuck, you're going to want to get a warm bowl of water, a paper towel, a wet paper towel, as you can see here. I've got a wet paper towel with a little bit of soap, and I'm just rubbing the chicken where it's stuck. That's just the membrane and the chicken with water. And you kind of just want to soak the chicken in the area just right there. Again, make sure you're in a warm spot. Use warm water, but not hot. Comfort your chicken. Make sure they're secure. And then slowly continue peeling back that membrane. You're going to make sure that everything is nice and easy. You don't want to pull any feathers. If it doesn't come off easy, keep going with the paper towel. It will come off eventually, I promise. This is a very, very delicate situation for your chick here. And as you can see, we have a healthy, happy little baby chick. And it usually doesn't take too long to get it all cleaned up. Once you have your baby chicken clean and all the egg yolk and all the membrane is removed, go ahead and throw that away or compost it, whatever you'd like to do with it. And then put your chicken back in the incubator after you've given it a little snuggle and a little dry off with the paper towel, and put it back in the incubator and let it rest for a little bit to get warm again. And then your chick should be just fine. Congratulations, you've just hatched your first successful chick. Hold his face. Yeah, go.